On one night this April, Earth sweeps through a 2,600-year-old trail of comet debris and the sky lights up. On another night, the moon decides the date of Easter, and for 1 week, the universe opens a window to other galaxies. Here are the 3 nights you shouldn't miss in April 2026. April begins with a full moon on 2nd April. But this isn't just any full moon. This is the Paschal full moon, or pink moon, the one that determines Easter. That means the moon you see rising on 2nd April at sunset sets Easter Sunday for millions of people worldwide. In 2026, that places Easter on April 5th. Think about that. A global holiday, determined by lunar mechanics. When you watch it rise, huge and orange on the horizon, you're watching orbital physics shape human tradition. And here's something else. This full moon sits against the backdrop of spring constellations. Look nearby and you may spot the bright blue-white star Spica in the constellation Virgo, rising later in the evening. The moon and stars sharing the same sky but separated by unimaginable distance. The moon is just over 1 light second away. Spica, about 250 light years. Same sky, different scales of reality. Now here's something most people will miss. In the first days of April, Mercury reaches its best visibility for the morning sky. This is one of your best chances in 2026 to see the hardest planet to spot. You get about 30 to 40 minutes before sunrise, low in the east, a bright, steady dot. And if you miss these mornings, Mercury disappears back into sunlight for weeks. But here's what makes that moment special. When you see Mercury, you're seeing a world that swings from blistering daytime temperatures above 400 degrees Celsius to freezing nights below -170. A planet with no thick atmosphere, no protection, just rock and extremes, and yet visible with nothing but your eyes. 17th of April is the new moon, which means no moonlight. It means the darkest skies of the month, and April is something astronomers call galaxy season. At this time of year, Earth faces away from the dusty center of our Milky Way. The result is that we can see deeper into space. High overhead sits the Virgo Cluster, a region containing over 1,000 galaxies. With a small telescope, you can spot Messier 51, a spiral galaxy interacting with its companion. When you see it, it won't look like a NASA image. It will look faint, subtle, but your brain will know what you're seeing. Another galaxy, tens of millions of light years away. And that changes you. Because here's the quiet truth of April. This is one of the few months where even amateur astronomers can galaxy hop, moving from one faint island universe to another in a single session. You are literally scanning the large-scale structure of the cosmos from your backyard. If you step outside around 9 or 10 in the evening and look high up in the southern sky, you'll see a backwards question mark made of stars. That's the constellation Leo. In April, Leo really dominates the evening sky. At its heart is the bright star Regulus. It's nearly 4 times the mass of our sun. Hidden inside Leo, there's a trio of galaxies called the Leo triplet. These are 3 spiral galaxies, all locked together in a kind of gravitational dance, about 35 million light years away. With a modest telescope, under dark skies, you can actually spot them, not as bright spirals or glowing arms, but just as faint smudges. Still, those smudges are entire galaxies, each with billions of stars. April gives you front-row seats to this cosmic show. This is the one. April 22nd into the early hours of April 23rd, the annual Lyrid peaks. These meteors come from debris left by Comet Thatcher, a comet that last passed through the inner solar system in the 1800s. The dust has been orbiting the sun for centuries, and on this night, Earth plows straight through it. You could see 15 to 20 meteors per hour under dark skies. In 2026, The crescent moon sets early, leaving the peak hours perfectly dark. Some years, the Lyrid surprise observers with bright fireballs, long streaks that leave glowing trails. And the best time is after midnight. Look generally toward the constellation Lyra near the bright star Vega, but don't stare directly at it. Just lean back, let your eyes adjust, and wait. Every meteor you see is hitting our atmosphere at nearly 49 kilometers per second, faster than a rifle bullet. And yet what you experience is silence, a silent streak of light, a brief flash of cosmic history, each fragment no bigger than a grain of sand, burning up 100 kilometers above you. That's not dramatic editing, that's orbital mechanics. Between April 13th and 15th, look at the thin crescent moon. You'll see the dark side faintly glowing. That's Earthshine, sunlight reflecting off our oceans, lighting up the moon. From up there, we're the bright one. Imagine standing on the moon during that moment. You would see Earth nearly full, blue, white, luminous, lighting the lunar landscape. In April, you get a glimpse of that geometry from home. If you're somewhere truly dark far from city lights, April gives you something even rarer. About an hour after sunset in the first half of the month, look west. You may see a faint, triangular glow rising from the horizon. Soft, milky, almost like false dawn. That's Zodiacal Light. It's sunlight reflecting off dust particles scattered throughout the inner solar system. Tiny debris left over from the formation of the planets. You're not seeing clouds. You're not seeing atmosphere. You're seeing the leftover building material of worlds. It's subtle. Many people mistake it for light pollution. But once you recognize it, you can't unsee it. April 2026 doesn't bring a rare eclipse. It brings something better. A moon that sets the calendar. A planet that rarely shows itself. A window into other galaxies. And a night when the sky quietly explodes. Mark 3 dates. April 2nd, April 17th, April 22nd. And don't just scroll past the night sky this month. Step outside and experience the universe above you.
Fill me out with your smile. Now the sunshine brings the light.